This session will deal with using Nexis Uni to find case law. From the Nexis Uni homepage, click on Legal and then go to Cases. Notice we're coming up with the advanced search for cases here. I can put in the topic. But before we actually process that, I want to point out that we have different ways we could look. We could add additional terms, tell it we want an exact phrase, put in party name or the court, the citation if I know that, other things. So there's a lot of different ways I could search, but we will just do a search by the topic here. And then if I go down to court, if I want the U.S. Supreme Court, I can go under federal and do more. And there I will come to the United States Supreme Court. Another way I could search for cases is to go under Nexis Uni, go under Legal. But instead of looking at cases under content type, I could go under Federal. And notice as I look at the federal cases mentioned there, I can do all federal cases, but I do not see a listing for the United States Supreme Court there. So if I do my search, and then use the limiters on the side, I can go to court, I can go to more, and there again I will find my Supreme Court cases. When I look at one of those cases here from the United States Supreme Court, I will find that it has various citations. Notice the original citation, or the one we're seeing that this case is referred by, is 572 U.S. 157. The U.S. stands for the United States Reports, and that's the official reporter for the United States Supreme Court. There are two unofficial reporters. The Supreme Court Reporter, which is published by Thomson Reuters Westlaw, and then we have the Lawyer's Edition Second, which is available through Nexis Uni. The unofficial reporters add additional material to the official case. Only the opinions are the official part of the court case. The syllabus is a summary of the case written by the reporter of the court. It is useful but not officially part of the case. In the case of the Nexis Uni product, they provide summaries, topic headings called headnotes, annotations, and footnotes. I want to point out one other thing while we're here. Notice there's a little yellow triangle to the side, and when I hover over it, it says, "Caution, possible negative treatment is indicated." I want to make sure that everything I'm citing in court is good law and has not been overturned, or parts of it have been ruled unconstitutional, and other things that might have happened. If I go over to the right side, I can look at Shepard's. Shepard's is a citator, and it will tell us whether that is good law or not. So notice it says view the top citing reference. We have 56 that have mentioned that it should be used with caution. We have some others that give positive information, a lot of them that are neutral, and then it's cited by a number of other cases. If I know the citation of a case, I can type that in at the beginning search box. And it will pull up that case for me. Another thing I could do is I could put in the name of the case there. Notice I'm pulling up a number of documents here. Some of them may be different citations. Others may be this case as it's moved through the legal court system. Still others may be other cases that have a similar name. And there also are cases that may be coming from totally different jurisdictions. If I wanted to search for Missouri information, I can go to legal and go back to content type, go to cases, again do my search. And this time when I go to court, I want to go to more, under state, and there's Missouri, and I can pull up those Missouri cases there. And they'll give me similar information to what I found when I was looking at the Supreme Court cases. Notice it does tell me down here that which ones are coming from the appeals court, the Supreme Court, the circuit court. Again, I've got a variety of things I could use to limit this. I could put in the name of the judge or the law firm, the attorney, publication, practice areas. So I've got a lot of things I can do to limit this. Another way I can get to the same information is going back to Nexis Uni. And then I can go to legal and then go to state and go to Missouri. And again, put in my term. And again, I'm pulling up cases that relate to Missouri here. If I go down, I can do my limits. Again, I can limit to courts. So I can limit to the state courts, the 8th Circuit, or the Supreme Court.